Oh, snap. Here we go. It is some chaos with some coffee. Tourniquet Tuesday. Put me in the game, coach.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Whew, sorry I was a little late. I was rucking this morning. I've already got me a couple of miles in, so yay for that. And got our orders packed so far. It's a productive day this morning. Good morning. Let's see. Demo Man Don, Bobby Bama, Bad Dream, Tuck. Who else we got? ACR. Look at them. Come on in. Come on in. Get off the fucking lawn. Alpha Charlie, what's up, brother? Oh man. Good to see everybody. Holy crap, that coffee's good. Oh yeah, got our we'll just there it is, Bah Humbug. And it's only August and we've already got Bah Humbug. If that don't let you know where you stand, I don't know what does. Hmm. Speaking of Bah Humbug. Or Alpha Charlie rather. Um so this morning's ruck I did on the treadmill, and that bastard is harder. I swear to gosh, that thing is harder than going outside and doing it on the flipping road. It's like an incline thing, so you're constantly having to step higher than you normally would. I don't know what you'd call it. It's not quite a shred tread climber, but it kind of is. I don't know, but you're it it's got like two platforms and they raise up, so you have to step a lot higher. But then it sort of starts to level out and it's got resistance and all this is I'm telling you, 3 miles on that, which I only did two this morning, but there's a 3 miler I do up the road and I can do them like one day and the other one day. The road's 10 times easier, even with shitty weather. Like if it's boiling hot or freezing cold, it's always easier. But anywho, um, I was watching a movie while I ruck today, so that is it sucks more, but that's one good benefit. And I was watching Black Hawk Down. Obviously, I didn't get to finish it, but that's a good movie. I've not watched that in a while. Missouri Survival, what's up, brother? Hey, man, it's all good. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You the man. If you guys want some awesome content, I love his channel too, man. And he is always putting some really good budget knives to the test. Like, no joke, for the past, I don't know, as long as I've known him, I guess. As long as I've known Chris. Um, Anytime I'm buying budget knives now, I go to his channel. Like that's how I pick them out. Like the last like two or three I got, it was based off his recommendation. So, oh man, Bobby Bama and Bad Dream can attest to this. But man, we had a good Saturday. It was fun. We went shooting. Very very good place to go. Talladega CMP, the what do they call it? The civilian marksmanship range, something like that. Very good. Morning, Joel. Um, we got to stretch our uh carbines out to 600 yards, which is honestly, I guess without the opportunity to shoot that far, you would never normally do that, but it was really fun and with the let's see, 16-inch. I was using my Daniel Defense. That's kind of my main one, but that one and the 308 got to do 600 yards. I did not get to do 600 yards many times at all with the 308. I got to tell you guys about that. That sucked. So that gun has been great. The only complaint I've had is that scope mount. It's a budget scope. The scope itself is actually really good. I am happy, and I think Bobby Bama and Bad Dream can also say that scope is actually pretty nice. But the mount, I've tightened everything with Loctite to its um, recommended torque or whatever. Now I've went beyond that. I've just tightened the holy shit out of it, and I'm like, I'm leaving it. Like if it comes loose now, first off, it's probably broke. But if it comes loose now, I'm replacing the mount. Period. I'll probably go with American Defense. I hate the price of those, but I've never had one of those come loose on me ever, ever. So, anywho, Light Fighters. Good morning, brother. That is awesome. Yeah, I was happy with that too. I was actually grouping with my 5.56 at 600 yards with 0 magnification. Now I was not grouping as good as Bad Dream. Bad Dream was he had what power was that scope on your rifle? I want to say was it 16 maybe? But either way, or hell, it may have been a 24. Was it a 24? It was something crazy. But that damn thing, you could for real group with it. 24, yeah, that was badass. That's what you need. Is something like that. Yeah, Bobby Bama, good scope, terrible mount. And I mean, you think about Bobby Bama. You think about the like if you're wanting to buy a scope mount that looks similar to that, right? If you look at the price of those, I mean, that's pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? That whole package, that scope and mount's $200. So you got to think, which one did they put more money into? And to me, it's looking like the um the scope, which is good. I'd rather have a quality scope. I can replace the mount. If the scope was bad, that would really suck. You know what I mean? But it's a second focal plane. It's done really good. Um, I mean, that's gonna suck if I gotta replace the mount. But when I do another review on it, we'll address all that stuff too. I'll try to keep good notes of everything. Yeah, I agree. Bad Dream. Williamson. It's a SIG. It's a SIG. It's their let me get the model. But it's a budget. See, that was my goal with that rifle. I'm like, let's see how much capability we can get out of it at the best price. And that's what we've been doing. But I didn't want to buy like an off brand, like a brand I've never heard of scope. Kind of like what I did with the carbine there. Because that is like eh. Every time I reconfirm 0, it's close, but it's never like dead ass on. Like that bugs me. Like my Daniel Defense and my other guns with like aim points or Trigicons or even Vortex. Vortex is a damn good optic. Um, and my SIG optic. I got a SIG MSR on one of my PSA rifles. That damn thing. I've dropped that rifle and all kinds of stuff. It's always dead on when I go to confirm 0. Okay, so it's called a SIG Tango SPR 4x16 with a 44 millimeter objective lens, and it is a second focal plane and MOA. So I did like the MOA, especially when we was at the 100-yard range, because it's just easy. But, Billy, good morning. What's going on? But, yeah, we had a lot of fun. We're gonna have to we were talking about now, I don't have a date, obviously, this is just, like, being talked about, but what about all you guys that lives, I don't know, around here, let's say within 100 miles, I guess, but, are just would be willing to drive. But we thought about doing, like, a range day, like, prepared citizens range day, where we just all meet up, get to meet each other, hang out, because, guys, this facility we went to, it's like the ultimate dude hangout place too. It's got, like, this massive clubhouse, 10 miles up the road, literally about anything you can think of to eat. So, making a day of it, shooting all day, everybody testing out their rifles, bullshitting, and then we can go grab us some chow. But I think that'd be fun. And that'd be good, actually letting people get to meet people, build community, all that good stuff. 'Cause that's really important. Now, I gotta admit, good morning, Teresa. How are you doing, young lady? And what I was gonna say is, you gotta remember, this is a like proper range, okay? So, hillbillies like me kind of look out of place there, but it's still fun to go to. Just, keep your muzzle down range. One dude, I felt sorry for him. This chick was like straight up, I can't say that on YouTube. She was a safety whore. We'll just say that. Light fighters, Alabama. I'm in Alabama. I like North Carolina. But good morning, Anthony. What's up, man? But anyway, this dude, so he had two rifles in his hard case, okay? Long hard case, two long guns. One's facing this way, one's facing this way. This chick flipped the fuck out, man. Y'all remember that, Bobby Bama? I think we had already that was on that 100-yard range. And I think we had already said we're moving on to the long range. And this dude was trying to open his case just to put his shit up on the table, and the chick was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Like just flipping out, "Get away from the case! That rifle should not be facing." He's like, "Man, they're in the case. Like I'm trying to get them out." And then he's like, "I can't put the case anywhere where they're like one of them. Like I'm trying to get them out to face it." It was just crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like for you guys that come to train with me on my training grounds, like if you don't show up with a loaded gun slung or at least carried on you, I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing here? Like maybe this ain't for you." Like we show up fucking hot, guys. Come on. But anyway, it was funny. It was funny. You just gotta watch that. I got warned one time because I'm a hillbilly. Yeah, Bobby, man, that how can you forget that? All those range junkies or safety junkie, whatever you call them. I don't know. We do have a name for them, but I can't say it on YouTube. Uh, but she was hot and bothered. The let's see. Uh, dadgummit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't have a proper cool rifle case. So I got one rifle in my in my damn zombie bag, and the other one I've just got slung, like it's fucking slung over me like normal. And one little dude, he wasn't a dick about it at all. He was actually pretty cool. But he just kind of whispered to me after we got to the long range. He was like, "Hey," he's like, "I 100% understand, you slinging your rifle like that." He said, "But they don't want us to do that here because, like, if a round went off into the concrete, you know, it could cause ricochet. And I'm thinking to myself, it's got a fucking chamber flag in it. But okay, I didn't argue. I was just like, Roger that. So, but yeah, it's just funny. It's fun. Oh, Bobby Bama, I ordered a case. I did not order one like yours though. I'll send you one. I decided to give this other brand a try. I've got some clothes by this brand. And this case was a double rifle case, 42 inches long, and it was only like $40. I'll send it to you. Which I'll probably do a review on it when I get it, just to let people know if it's worth a poop or not. It'll be like a quickie.
That's what she said.
Oh man. Let's see, what's this brand? Voodoo. Vootagoo. 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 I've actually got some clothes. One of my combat uniforms is actually by that company. It's actually really good. I like it. Yes, bad dream. Bobby Bama's case is real badass. I'll send this one to y'all. Let you check it out. Ooh, and I kind of hated to do it. I didn't really want to spend the money on it, but flipping grunt proof. God, what a jerk. I got an airsoft gun now. Looks like we're going to be doing airsoft out in the California. Demo man done. I think I told you. I think I texted you. I can't remember. I told you I had one of those. What is it? The 5906 Smith and Wessons. Now it came from my dad, but I was gonna do a piss water. Amazon ain't working. I'll send that to you in a little while, Bobby Bama. But I got that 5906. I think that's the name of it. And no, I've not got the holster yet. But I am one. I was thinking about doing a video of like, I don't know, with either my Glock or Sig or something, something modern. And I was gonna do like new school versus old school on the handguns. Maybe Glock. I guess technically like more cops over the past 10 years have probably carried Glocks more than I know. Sigs is getting up there now, but I said I don't know. I don't know. Sig or Glock may still kind of be at the top. Excuse me. Right now, especially. Hey, I've actually already did the drop test on my Sigs. That's the only reason I own blank 9mm. I've thrown those fucking things and like tried to get them to go off, and I can't do it. But yeah, I was gonna say with all the everybody jumping on the bandwagon with Sigs shooting each other, probably is more Glocks right now being carried. So there's nothing wrong with Glocks, guys. I carry a Glock. I love my Sigs. There ain't nothing wrong with my Sigs, but my Sigs are full size guns. I didn't buy them compacts. I already had 19s, Glock 19s. So I kind of knew even when I got them that I probably wouldn't carry them. Now, I do have like my SHTF, my battle belt is set up for my Sig. I'd rock that all day, man. I do not have a Safari Land holster. That's where I think I'm safe, because I ain't got no fucking Safari Land. I am not. Like, you look at that common denominator, it's like I am not putting my Sig 320 in a Safari Land. So, John, good morning, man. How are you doing, brother? We're just here BSing, shooting a bull, and got our coffee. hot and strong coffee, by the way. But yeah, we are living the dream. ACR. I've really been enjoying my Canic. And I love Glock. Yeah, I know. We always got to add we love Glock so the Glock gods don't come down on us. But Canics are badass guns. When I went to tactical response, the chick beside me rented a Canic. It was funny. That gun already had 15,000 rounds through it, and it shot great. So that was pretty cool. Bad dream. I'm a Glock whore. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's I don't know. I do like my Glocks, but my two carry guns, and I go back and forth between either a Glock 19 or a Sig 365. So those are my carry guns. Bobby Bama, I want one of those. I want a Ruger RXM. That is awesome, man. That's a very good gun. Flight fighters, man. Just had to run to the store and buy coffee. It's gotten fucking expensive. Yes, it is fucking. It's way too expensive. I agree. Coffee is cashews. If you like eating, anybody that likes cashews, holy cow! At the price of cashew, we need to become a cashew dealer, man. William Sims, you have a good day too, brother. I'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll see you guys Wednesday. We go to church together. Oh man, I was dragging this Sunday. I woke up with a pretty bad headache. I don't know if I told you Bad Dream and Bobby Bama. I did not lay my head down to go to bed until like 1 something in the morning Saturday night. Cause when we left the range, we went and ate. And then once we left there, I had to go to Cedartown, Georgia to get my kids from my mom. And then from Cedartown to our house already, a drive. Then I had to go back, and it was a lot of. I was done with driving that day. That was a good day though. It's a great day. But yeah, I woke up feeling kind of rough, and the kids they were like, "Oh, I don't want to get it," and I was just like, "I ain't fighting this shit. I'm not fighting it." So yeah, I was the bad dad. If you want to call me that. Bobby Bama, you talking about the RXM reasonably priced? If that's what you're talking about, yes, I agree. Cashews at Aldi. I need to go to Aldi, man. I need to try Aldi. Yeah. Yeah, it's a drive. Yeah, it's a good drive. More than I like making. I know even when I for a long time, for 8 years I worked in Villa Rica, Georgia. And from here that's like a 45, 50-minute drive. You talking about just absolutely despising driving. I'm that guy. And I did not like that drive. Every day it's nearly 2 hours in a vehicle. That's And then plus if you go anywhere else, it's even more time. I just don't. I was that kid at 16, I was not excited to be driving. Oh, good morning, Pilgrim. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Is the RXM a Glock clone? Yes, pretty much. It's like a Gen 3 Glock. I know. I think in a Bad Dream you can you can chime in. I didn't get to ask you this, but So like I've been shooting Bear Creek stuff, right? Now, speaking of which, I need to do a video on the 17 clone. I think it's the BC 101. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, it's so funny. People will be like, "Oh, those are pieces of shit," and it's a Glock. Like it literally, you can interchange the guts of the thing with a Glock. So like that has always kind of mind boggled me. Like when the daggers first came out, when the PSA daggers first came out, I remember everybody saying those are pieces of shit, and I'm like, it's a Glock clone. Like it's literally a clone of like what you say is the best ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, take it easy, man. It's a flipping like I'm pretty sure it's not bad. Like they're in a lot of cases they're literally buying like Glock parts kits and putting the shit in them, and they may put their own little twist like on the trigger. They may make their own barrel, but like it's a Glock clone. I thought it was just funny. People on the internet crack me up with that kind of stuff. And then they're like, yeah, Bear Creek, those things suck. And I'm like, it's a Glock clone. Like, honestly, had I known about those before I bought my Glocks, I'd probably bought, hell, I could have bought like two of those for one Glock. And those feel a shit ton better. Those actually feel like a custom gun. But anywho, it's just funny. It's just funny. Speaking of clones, a clone. Oh man, I'm about to have to get off here. I like talking about the old stuff. One of my favorite clones ever. So I love Beretta 92s. Have any of you guys ever shot the Taurus PT92? I used to have like an older one. Dude, the only difference is the safety. They put the safety down on the frame on the Taurus versus it's on the slide with the Beretta. But dude, that thing, those are so it didn't look as good, obviously, as the Beretta, like just, maybe the fit and finish, but the function wise, it was awesome. It's like perfectly good. It was I love that gun though. I wish I still had it. And it was like really cheap too. Yeah, ACR, that's true, man. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna clone something, you have to improve it some way, or make it stand out some way. So that is one good thing. You kind of get that little custom, you know, finish usually. Bear Creek clones, but yeah, I mean it works. It works. And if you did want to throw some night sights or something on it, which technically it has kind of night sights. It's like glow sights, but they're not like tritium night sights. But you just buy Gen 3 Glock, whatever sights you want. Light fighters clone, but their fit and finish was mid. Yeah, I mean, on the clone stuff, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a not as beautiful fit and finish usually. Like if you hold a Glock next to it, your Glock's probably gonna look a little bit better, a little bit cleaner machine, things like that. The finish probably gonna last longer. But guys, if you're if for everybody in this chat, it's prepared citizens, guys. We beat the shit out of our guns. We don't give a hooky dookie what they look like. You guys know this. I kind of feel bad for putting my Glock through everything I've put it through. But it deserves it. It's a Glock, right? If it can't handle it, I don't want it. Faithfully armed, good morning. I'm about to have to jump off here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm about to go get some kiddos ready. Plus, I saw a ton of daggers hanging up on shit, corners and milling. I've seen that too, man. You got to break them things in for real. And another thing, and I don't know if this is for everybody, but run Glock mags. If it's a Glock clone, run Glock mags, not the Magpuls. I hate knocking Magpul because I love it. Like, dude, that's nearly all I use for ARs. But in the Glock mags, there's been times in certain guns where I've seen the Magpul mags hang up and not the Glock mags. So that's my take on that. Do with that what you will. John, that's a good question. So bringing something like that up, I'm gonna go into rifles for a second. If you can, an extra bolt carrier group, those will typically be a failure point. Usually like the gas rings or the extractor, things like that. Like literally in my range bag, I've got BCM, extractor rebuild stuff. I've got extra gas rings, and sometimes I think at the moment, I actually got a whole new bolt carrier group in there. When it comes to in magazines, of course, usually magazines is your number one failure point on any semi-automatic anything. And then pistols, shoot, not over lubing them. Yes, over lubing them, like striker areas and things like that, will save you a lot. Like it's almost best to be under lubricated than over lubricated. Ask me how I know. Gotta hit the road. ACR, have a good day, brother. Appreciate you, man. But anyway, what anybody can chime into that one too. For what extra parts do you recommend for guns? So a fairly decent number of Magpul Glock mags, and they've all worked well for us. Well, that's good. That's good feedback. That is good. And thinking about that, Alpha Charlie, so your Magpul Glock mags, are you running them in Glocks? Because here's another thing, a tidbit I forgot to say is kind of important. So the Magpul Glock mags, I've never had one jam or cause any issue in a Glock, but like the Kel-Tec Sub 2K, Glock clones, for whatever reason, I've had them give me fits in other guns, non-Glock guns that take Glock mags. Does that make sense? But I've never had the Magpul Glock mag mess up in a Glock, which I'd probably be good to go run them in Glocks, but it's just like mentally, just because it did happen, I'm like, I can't, I don't know. I'm just not putting one in my carry rotation for that reason. I probably wouldn't feel that bad running it in, I don't know. I probably wouldn't feel that bad carrying one in a Glock though. I just haven't done it. Glocks P80 9mm ARs. Nice. Nice. I need a 9mm AR. I used to have one. I got rid of it. And part of me kind of misses it. Yeah, true. Bolt carrier group. I know I need to buy an extra bolt. I saw on Brownells you can get just a BCM bolt. It's like $60, I think. Anywho. But yeah, that's good stuff, Alpha Charlie. So Alpha Charlie hasn't had any issues with his Magpul Glock mags. And I could have just got some flukes, guys. I've only had about probably 6 of them things total. And it was just a couple of them that were doing it that I noticed. And it was weird. Normally you'll mark a bad magazine, and I didn't want to mark it because I'd run it through my Glock 19. It'd work perfect. Never did do anything. So I was like, well, I don't know. I'm just like, I'll just stick with the Glock mags, and I keep those for training mags. That's how I'm doing it right now. Grunt Proof, what's up, man? got the gay flag.
Got that gay flag up in here, boy.
Oh man. I'm just a small man. Yeah, right. You're probably the big sample of the Southeast. Bad dream. See, so it could have just been me. Well, that's good. That's good. Maybe I need to get them back out and start running them again. Try to see if I can dial in what was going on. It could have been me. I was gonna could have been a limperist in it. Could have been soft that day. Oh man. Anywho, all right. I gotta go get some kiddos ready for school, and then drop some orders off, go to work, all that good stuff. So guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope there you go.
That's what she said.
Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hope your coffee is hot and strong. Remember, it's Tourniquet Tuesday. You need tourniquets. Don't be needing tourniquets. Be getting tourniquets. So if you do need tourniquets, prepare 10, all caps, no spaces. 10% off. Grab you some tourniquets. Let's see. I think that's about it, guys. I appreciate every one of yous hanging out with me. Next time we'll see you Thursday night for late night live. That ought to be fun. I still got some good sour watermelon moonshine. Bobby Bama, did you try yours? Was it good? If you tried it, or have you not tried it yet? Man, that stuff's good. Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Chuck, baby, when I like my coffee like I like my women, thick and bitter. That's right. And sometimes I'll say we like our coffee just like our souls, black and full of hate. All right, Bobby Bama, we'll drink some watermelon moonshine together then. All right, guys. Y'all have a good Tuesday. Go get some tacos for Taco Tuesday. Have tourniquets for Tourniquet Tuesday. It's going to be a good day. Y'all be safe out there. Don't do anything gay. And I'll see you Thursday. Or if I don't see you Thursday, I'll see you Friday. Same place, same time. So, guys, be good. God bless. I'll see you then.
See ya.